Honourable Shane Jones.
This afternoon we've witnessed the day of the Dons. That was New Zealanders, a man affectionately known as Chippy. Sadly not a chip off the old block of Norman Kirk, David Longley or indeed Helen Clark, a temporary occupant at the back of the Waka, but I'll let others deal with that. Of course, they don't want to talk about the fact that in America, the election, another Don has put the tetrapod of wokeism to the sword. They don't want to accept, as we do on this side of the House in New Zealand First, that if you spend more time talking about pronouns, if you spend more time obsessed with narrow, marginal issues inversely related to the economic challenges of the day-to-day lives of Kiwis, you will never hold power, which is why this side of the House can look forward to a very rosy future. The reality is that the campaign, the policy, the strategy that we've brought forward, New Zealanders, is sure to respect diversity, not cancel our history, and recognise there is a place for a debate about the Treaty of Waitangi, but it's a contest of ideas. The Treaty of Waitangi is not a creed. It is not, sir, a basis for a separate sovereignty. It does not in any way at all uphold, mandate 78 separate sovereignties from the Fovo Strait to Te Rerenga Wairua. That is why, although you may not agree with the bill, although it may never see the light of day, parliamentarians are entitled to put ideas up for debate. And this is a place, sir, our House, where ideas should be respected. And it's a very sad feature of yesterday's apology where the idea of redress was politicised by the pumpkin patch kids of the Green Party, distorted, sadly, by the Labour Party, and worsened by a lawyer who publicly attacked our Prime Minister and said that he had acted in a humiliating way, not hanging around for the apology. We need to temper expectations as we move forward after the apology pertaining to the kuramorehu, the people who have suffered through abuse. What we most certainly do not need, sir, are lawyers carrying on, boosting expectations, such as Sonia Cooper attacking our Prime Minister. If you want to be a lawyer, don't try and hop in bed with the Labour Party unless you're already there. And most certainly do not go around inflating the expectations of people who had a lifetime of misery as it is, and learn to stand up and adhere to the threshold of professionalism that we expect from lawyers, especially those who are operating in the space of representing vulnerable people. You will not guilt-trip New Zealand First. You will most certainly not escape being called out when you come to Parliament and deal a low blow which disrespects the dignity of the position of the Prime Minister. I think I'm going to finish up this small contribution. Today we will very soon be leading to the second reading of the fast-track legislation. And as came as to me a surprise of great waste of money, today in the Post, the Dominion stuff, whatever it's called, Ngāti Ruanui, a tribe of Taranaki, who should be using their money to educate their mokapunas, have tried to pay for the cost, and I presume it was them, in a full-page advertisement that supporting iron sand mining is going to ruin the surf of Taranaki. Are jobs now not more important than surfing? More importantly, it's going to ruin the prospects of collecting crayfish and shellfish. I know no hapu who goes 30 kilometres off the shoreline of our country to either get crayfish, either get shellfish. It's that level of distortion, worsened by the Māori Party, worsened by the falsehood merchants. That's why the fast track is going to lay bare the falsehood, lay bare the actual hypocrisy which has been visited upon the minerals sector, and I, as the Matua of Mining, am here to ensure that everyone gets a fair deal in that sector.